Have you ever looked at a map and realized that one country sits right at the crossroads of empires, wars, and civilizations? That country is Pakistan. A land that connects South Asia, Central Asia, and the Middle East, all in one. From the snowy peaks of the Himalayas to the warm waters of the Arabian Sea, Pakistan's geography isn't just about land, it's about power, strategy, and survival. Today, we'll dive deep into this map to uncover why Pakistan's location has shaped its history, its politics, and even its destiny. Look closely at this map. Pakistan shares its borders with India to the east, Afghanistan and Iran to the west, China to the north, and the Arabian Sea to the south. This single position makes it one of the most strategically valuable and vulnerable spots on Earth. It's a bridge between the oil-rich Middle East and the massive markets of South Asia. It's a gateway to Central Asia, home to endless energy reserves and trade potential. That's why every superpower, from Britain to the Soviet Union, from the United States to China, has always had deep interests here. But the story of this land didn't start with politics. It started with one of the oldest civilizations in human history. More than 5,000 years ago, the Indus Valley Civilization flourished right here, with advanced cities like Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. Even then, the Indus River defined life, trade routes, agriculture, and prosperity, just as it still does today. Every border of Pakistan tells a story. To the east lies the long and tense frontier with India. Over 3,000 kilometers of fences, soldiers, and history. It's called the Radcliffe Line, drawn hurriedly in 1947 when British India was divided. That single line separated families, provinces, and cultures, triggering one of the largest migrations in human history. And even today, it remains one of the most dangerous borders in the world, especially over Kashmir, a region both countries claim in full. To the west, the border with Afghanistan is defined by the Durand Line, cutting across ancient tribal lands that never cared for political boundaries. For thousands of years, these rugged mountains and passes, especially the Khyber Pass, have served as gateways for invaders, traders, and empires. From Alexander the Great, to the Mughals, to the British, everyone passed through here. To the north, Pakistan connects with China, and that's where geography meets modern strategy. The Karakoram Highway, part of the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, links the two nations through some of the highest peaks on Earth. And to the south, the Arabian Sea gives Pakistan access to the world's shipping lanes. Through the Gwadar port, a deep-sea harbor that could one day rival Dubai as a major hub, Pakistan's landscape is a masterpiece of contrasts. In the north, rise the majestic Himalayas and Karakoram Range, home to K2, the world's second highest mountain. These mountains don't just stand tall, they feed life. Their glaciers melt into the Indus River, which travels through the heart of the nation and empties into the Arabian Sea. The Indus River isn't just a river, it's Pakistan's lifeline. It powers dams, waters farmlands, and sustains over half of the population. Further southwest lies Balochistan, a land of rocky deserts, vast plateaus, and untapped wealth. Rich in minerals and gas, yet sparsely populated, it's a region full of potential. Meanwhile, in the southeast, the Thar Desert stretches into India. A harsh land, but home to resilient communities that have survived for centuries. Because of this geography, Pakistan has always been at the center of global strategy. During the Cold War, it stood as the frontline state against the Soviet Union. When the Soviets invaded Afghanistan in 1979, Pakistan became the base for resistance fighters, supported by the US and its allies. After September 11th, once again, Pakistan found itself in the global spotlight, this time as a partner in the war on terror. But being in such a sensitive neighborhood comes at a cost. Terrorism, border tensions, and regional conflicts, all are direct results of its geopolitical position. Yet, this same position gives Pakistan immense opportunity. It sits at the intersection of Asia's trade corridors, linking China, the Middle East, and South Asia. Projects like CPEC, part of China's Belt and Road Initiative, could turn Pakistan into a global transit hub, if it can balance politics with progress. Geography doesn't just shape politics, it shapes people. Pakistan's position has made it a cultural crossroads for centuries. From Persian poetry to Indian art, from Central Asian architecture to Arab traditions. This land blends it all. Karachi, its biggest city, stands as an economic powerhouse and a port to the world. Islamabad, the capital, symbolizes a vision for unity and progress. Built between the mountains as a neutral ground for all provinces. And Lahore, the cultural heart, a city of poets, kings, and revolutions, shows how history still breathes in every corner of this country. When you look at this map again, Pakistan isn't just a piece of land. It's a crossroads of civilizations, a battlefield of empires, and now, potentially, a corridor of prosperity. Its mountains guard its secrets. Its rivers feed its people. Its ports open doors to the world. But its future depends on how it uses this gift. As a source of conflict, or as a bridge for cooperation. So next time you see this green shape on the world map, remember, it's not just Pakistan. It's the land where continents, cultures, and futures collide. If you found this breakdown fascinating, hit subscribe. Because maps aren't just lines and borders. They're stories waiting to be told.